Hello, welcome to the video, guys. I'm here talking to you guys about productivity. How can you guys be more productive? So there's a few things I want to talk to you guys about, but first, I want to welcome you guys here and say thank you for joining us. You guys could be watching anything else right now, but you decided to learn how to be more productive. So my name is Alexander Evans, and I am going to be posting every single day, besides Sundays, because that's a Sabbath, for the next few weeks and maybe even months or maybe even years. So make sure to subscribe to get more videos like this and join the Brotherhood because this is a community of people that are all going to be working towards the same goal. All right, let's get right into it. I'll pull it up on my phone because that's where I got all my stuff. Okay, so productivity. What are some habits that I do to help me be more productive? So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You guys probably don't think I'm very productive because I'm here. Like, what can I really show for it? So there's actually a few things I've been doing that is proof that I'm pretty productive. So one, I am in the AA program, so I'm about to go to college to get my degree as a 16 year old, and I will be there until I'm 18, but I'll graduate with my degree. Two, I have a business. So I'm running my business, I'm growing my business, I'm getting better at that, and I have a really good physique. So I've been working out, I've been growing in that way, and I've been working on my other stuff like this, like dressing well, all these things. So I am very good at productivity, and I want to teach you guys a few things that I've done that has helped me be more productive. So let me just add a new thing here. It's productivity. What is the first thing that I would recommend you guys do? So let me get this drawing thing right here. So I think my most beneficial thing I've done is work on something called a daily, weekly task and daily task list. So I'm just gonna pull this up on my phone. So I have a little notes thing. So these are my notes. I have little notes things called the task list. I don't know if you can see it, but I put everything that I have to do for the week, then everything I have to do for the day, all in a task list. So someone really helped me out before. His name was Hamza. He talked to me about how your brain isn't meant to store information. It's meant to process information. So if you want to have as much productivity as possible, you need to be able to not just receive information, but be able to keep it. And your brain doesn't really hold information very well. So you need to put it in some kind of task list, some kind of list where you can check it off every single day and get it done. So that's step one is I would make a daily and weekly checklist. So for the week, you want to make sure that you have like your end goals for the week of like what you need to do for the end of the week. And then the daily task list should be towards finishing those weekly tasks. So, and then number two, I want to go into this one real quick. So, habit tracker. You guys have probably heard of this before. There's like things with like apps talking about how you can track habits and do them every single day, but I actually have it on my wall. Let me get it off. There's a few things that I have decided I wanted to do. So, I have my affirmations, visualization, record, which my 20%, but I'll get into that later. Fasting, wake up time, bedtime, and eat cleaner. So, what I would recommend to you guys is whatever your goals are to track them with a habit tracker. I put them on a paper, and I can kind of explain this to you guys real quick. So, I just kind of put the date on the side, right? I got a normal line sheet of paper. I put the date, and then I just went down into all the dates I need to do, right? Put down all the habits I want to complete. So, like affirmations, visualization, 20%, record. And then every single day I complete them, I put them on here and I check them off. You guys can see a lot of check marks, but I'd recommend right now what I have on here is affirmations, visualization, record, fast, wake up time, bedtime, and eat cleaner. So the wake up time and go to bedtime is just like for me being better at sleep, so I can wake up and go to bed at the same time and have a better sleep schedule. So whatever your guys' goals are, make a habit tracker if you want to be more productive because imagine you can see this paper, right? You see this right here, and you can see all the times you're checking off your habits. You weren't just like, oh, am I doing it? Am I not doing it? No, you're checking them off. You knew you were checking them off. Imagine how good that's gonna feel when you see all the days, one, two, three, you've been checking off all the days, getting it all done. So I'd recommend you guys have a habit tracker. And whenever you guys don't track it, whenever you guys don't put a check mark on it, you guys should feel like kind of bad. You just feel bad about it because what's the point of a habit tracker if you don't feel bad if you don't do the habit? It's supposed to help you be like, oh, I need to do this thing. So I'd recommend get a paper, put all the habits you want to do every single day, and then track them and put it like on your wall where you can see it every single day, and then just put check marks whenever you finish it. So then number three, this also goes with the task list. So idea notes. So what I was saying before is that your brain is meant for processing, not for storing information. So what I do, I made this like a few weeks ago. I just barely learned this, but you guys can see right here. It's also another notes app thing, and this is like the haircut I always want to get. But whenever I have an idea, I always put it in my ideas list because my brain isn't meant to store the information; it's meant to process the information. So you guys right now go to your phones and just put in ideas on the top of it. I want you guys to put in ideas. So then whenever you guys have an idea, always track it down, always put it down. And then every single week, what I do, I like to take that. I do it every single Sunday. I like to take it and turn it into an action step. So if I have the thought, I want to get this haircut, which I can't really do right now, but I want to get this haircut. Then I make an action step that Sunday. All right, I'm going to get this haircut on this day this week. So then I turn those into weekly deadlines. So those ideas that you have turn into actual action steps. So I like for you guys to make the ideas list, but then turn those ideas that you have and turn them into action steps. So whenever you have an idea, you look at it every single Sunday, which is what I do. Sunday, Wednesday, any day that works best for you, and turn them into action steps for your week. So then you know exactly what you're supposed to do. And another thing I want to add on to this is you guys should set apart one day where you just relax, where you just like turn everything and like see what you need to do throughout the week, like a planning day. Mine is Sundays because that's the Sabbath. I always plan on just being like, okay, what are the things I need to do this week to get to these end goals? And then once I know, so imagine this. Imagine you have 7 days, right, of the week, and you were just able to get 6 of them super effectively done because you planned in one day. Because you knew exactly what you needed to do for the whole week in that one day, you're able to just make action steps every single day to get to those end goals. So you guys need to be making things to get you towards um, productivity throughout the next few days, which we're going to talk more into soon. All right, next, I want to talk to you guys about working out. So a lot of people don't understand. It's very common. Never mind. It's very common, but working out is going to make you like 10 times more productive because your brain and your body feels super good. If your body and brain don't feel good, how are you going to be productive? You need to have like a limber body that you can work with to be able to actually do the things that you said you're supposed to be doing. So, working out, just make a schedule. Make that schedule and like just stick to it. I actually, this is totally off topic, but I just made a product talking about like in teaching giving like custom workouts and workout plans for people that are just beginning. So if you guys want to check that out, it's also first link in the description. But no pressure at all. It's fine. And then the next one is don't eat carbs before you start working. So what I always do is because carbs, it really just makes you slow down. I actually have this one story where like 3 days ago I was about to go do work. I was eating chips like a freaking idiot. I was eating chips. I grabbed the chips. I just could not take it. I wanted the chips. So I grabbed it, freaking grabbed it, and put it to my chest and was like, I was eating it like crazy because I was so freaking hungry. But I realized if you're gonna eat anything, don't eat carbs. That carbs will actually make your brain just stupid. You'll be like, ugh. So if you guys make sure not to eat carbs before your work, you guys are gonna be 10 times more effective. So no chips. I don't know if this is not really a chip thing. No chips. So this is supposed to be a chip bag, but no carbs before you work because your brain will not work and function the same. It's supposed to make you tired. So when you eat those carbs, you're just gonna be destroyed. So don't eat carbs before you work out. You hear me? No, not before you work out. Before you work at all. So another thing I like to do is eat the frog. So get the hardest thing done in the morning. When you are just about to like when you're waking up or when you're doing something, you need to make sure you get the hardest thing done first so then the rest of the day seems easy. So what I usually do is I record as soon as I get home from school, which is right now it's like 3 because I just got home from school from my college course and I decided I'm just going to record a video because this is my hardest thing. That was another thing about this to-do list, this habit tracker, I put the 20% on there, and the 20% was recording because that's what get me the most results. So you guys need to see what is the thing that's going to get you the most results. Eat the frog, do that thing, do the hardest thing right when you wake up or right when you have the time to do it. All right, so next thing is the 20-80 rule. I was talking to you guys about how recording is 20%, right? So I want you guys to do this. Look at your goals. If you don't have goals, you need to make some, like right now. But look at your goals. See where you're trying to improve on. So for me, it was like finances. I'm trying to get better in business. So if I wanted to get better in business, what is the 20% of the things that I can do to get the cash? You can see this right here. To get money. So what is that thing that will give me the most money? And I was thinking like, well, I can like kind of make my profile look better. I can kind of do all these things, like maybe make the product, maybe do all these side stuff, right? But I was saying, okay, what is the basis of all business? The basis of all business is getting people to actually like you, to getting people to actually like your audience to be there, right? If you don't have an audience, you have no one to sell to. So I was thinking 20% would be to get my audience because that's the most important thing. 20% for 80% of the results. So 20-80. What is the 20-80 rule? 20-80 rule is 20% of the work will get you 80% of the results. 80% of the work will get you 20% of the results. So I want you guys to think about this. If you guys don't really know this concept, there's actually a book called 10x is easier than 2x. I've been reading it, so if you guys want to read that, make sure to check it out. But the 20% is like, for me, it was recording. But the other 80% could be like change my profile, make the product, do all the things that aren't gonna actually give me the result, but they're good. Like they might be good, they might improve me a little bit, but the recording will give me the viewers, give me the people to actually pitch to, the people to actually like become something. Which yes, this is a business, so you guys know, but I'm here for way more than just business. I'm here for teaching. I'm here for more for that than that. But I would just, you need to find that thing that's really gonna get you to the next level. What is that thing that's gonna get you to the next level? Not the little things that are gonna like slowly put you there. Because just like in the book, 2x is harder. No, 10x is easier than 2x. When you find something like recording that is super like that, that's the hard thing. And all the other things are like change my profile, do all these things. The 80% of the work is gonna get you 20% of the results. So you guys need to find that 20 that's gonna give you the most results and put all of your effort into that thing. Maybe like do some stuff in the 80%, but you want to work solely on the 20. Don't be like do all the cute stuff where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go change my profile and make it look super good. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you just do the thing that will give you the most results. Because the most results, it'll give you the most results out of like most ROI. Your ROI, return on investment. So whenever you do something, you need to think about your ROI. What am I gonna get from this thing? And think about what will give you the highest ROI for what you're doing, and do that. Okay. So why do most people want to become productive? So imagine you were to wake up tomorrow. You're just like, you wake up tomorrow and you see yourself where you currently are. You're probably not where you want to be, but imagine you were to wake up and where you wanted to be, and you were able to look around and find all these people, this brotherhood of people that were buff, that were strong, that were like actually they made money. They knew what they were doing, and you came home and you had a girl there with you. You were together with this brotherhood, with these people that you loved, just because you became more productive. Just because you decided, okay, you honed in and said, how can I get the most ROI? The most ROI for what I'm doing to get this person, this person, this person, a whole community of people that are with you together on this journey. Imagine you were to come home and that was not there. Imagine in a few years you could have had a great wife, great friends, even kids, and a life that you really wanted. But just because you did not know how to be productive, you did not know that life has way more in store than what you thought. You never got there. You never got that girl. You never got those friends because you weren't good enough to get them because you didn't have the lifestyle that would attract them. Productivity is everything. You can fail as easy as you can succeed. The best way for you to succeed is for you to have a community of people that are like you, teaching you, helping you along the way. And that's why I created my free community, Discord, and why I'm making videos. Because I know what it feels like. And it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I can see all these schools, all these teachers, all these things teaching you something you don't even care about. Teaching you how to do stupid math, how to do stupid science, all these dumb things that aren't important. It's not your fault. But now it's your chance to take it to the next level. Are you going to allow all the teachers from school, all these things here, telling you not to do it? Or are you going to go and decide to become that man that's able to have that girl, to have that life, to have the lifestyle with all your friends, all the brotherhood and children that you want? Or are you just going to decide to stay where you are? I hope you guys enjoyed this and take action. Because I wish I did a long time ago. I just want you guys to know I completely understand where you guys are from, why you guys have these struggles. But you put these things into action and you guys will be way more productive. Now make sure to subscribe and join the Brotherhood so I can teach you more and help you get to where you want to be, get you to this life that you want. Because I am working towards that same life. And I can't wait to help all of us get there. Because we're all going to make it if we just put in the work. If you get the ROI, if you know exactly what you're doing, you will make it. No one that tried as hard as possible ever failed. I promise you. All right, guys. Make sure to grind today for a better tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Peace.